Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Of course, we got a new angle today. This is honestly an angle that I prefer because then you can see all of the cards. um this is like the little tabletop desk tape thing, whatever you want to call it, that I usually use my readings for. That's why there's like a little cup holder here. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be doing a new video. Life got a really hectic there for a second. But of course we have the Tarot of the Divine deck, which is this deck right here. And then we have my Oracle deck, which is the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck here. I also pre-ordered the tarot, which is coming in October, and I am so excited. I cannot wait to use that in a video for you guys. Man, the energy already, like, as soon as I hit record, it just felt very, like, intense, like, boom, overwhelming, but not necessarily, like, in a bad way. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these cards here. And I apologize if anything ends up being like out of frame. I'm still trying to work out this new angle here. But I always shuffle 3 times. I'm gonna split the deck as well. Okay. Go ahead and take a deep breath in for me. And out. Just releasing any stress, any worry, any anxiety, any expectations that you might have for this reading. Just allowing whatever message needs to come through for you to just come through. This is a general collective message, so of course it's not going to be super personal, although it may be. It might be kind of personal there, but all right. Let's just get into it. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for this collective today? Wow. Okay. 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords coming out here. Oh. Hanged Man. Oh man, yeah. So, like I said before I started pulling cards, I feel like this like burst of energy. It's really intense, it's really overwhelming, and it's really coming from the solar plexus and the heart chakra here, but it's not intense in a bad way. And I know that may seem kind of contradictory to the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands here. And honestly, I feel like these are meant to kind of be in this order, which is why I left them there. These 2 cards, if we're putting this one aside, these 2 cards right here are kind of pointing towards external conflict of some sort. Maybe betrayal. I almost heard like rumors, like people spreading rumors, people causing drama in your life. This isn't really, I was gonna say it's not necessarily about you, but what I'm really trying to say is like, you're not really causing this to happen. And I feel like normally in the past you would have been so upset, you would have been so consumed by it, you would have been struggling and begging and hoping to get people to understand that that's not who you are. But with the Hanged Man, this is a change in perspective. This is a change in how you see things. And I feel like this is pointing towards you not really caring about the conflict, because this conflict was not caused by you. You didn't do anything to deserve the conflict and the chaos happening around you. And so you're kind of choosing to be unbothered by it. You have seen that this doesn't actually have anything to do with you, and this is just people starting shit to start shit. And in a way that kind of like makes you a little excited. You're like, ooh, okay, unbothered queen, we love that. Like, and I also feel like whatever this conflict is here, it is a mix of like masculine and feminine energy. This seems like multiple people, like quite literally like multiple people. Literally, Six of Wands, you are unbothered. You're unbothered. You're just moving on with your life. You're fucking, oh, let me move this a little bit. You're just making moves. You're you're almost feeling like kind of on top of the world a little bit, because again, something like this would have absolutely like caused you to like lose your shit almost. You know what I mean? In the past, like you would have just absolutely focused on it. But now, I'm so sorry if you can hear my dog. Oh, I love him so much, but he like barks at everything. I'm so sorry for the background noise. But like you're just so unbothered. You're so unbothered. And it's refreshing. Wow. Wow. Strength and judgment. You have accumulated this, let's see, is this all in frame? Okay. Sorry. You have accumulated all of this quite literal strength and inner resilience from choosing to see all of this from a different perspective. Instead of seeing this as something that you caused, you're now realizing that everybody else's actions are a result of themselves and not you. And this change in perspective has not only caused confidence and a resilience, but also sort of an awakening. Like you've just realized that you are purely above the bullshit. I almost feel like this has helped you come closer to yourself and have a better relationship with yourself, and you've stopped viewing yourself as an enemy, as a problem, because you never were a problem. You let other people's issues make you believe that you were the issue. The Lovers. Now, this card doesn't always have to mean romance. I feel like in this case it doesn't. Not that romance won't ever happen for you, but in this specific reading, I feel like this is more of a choice being made from your heart to do what is best for you. And I honestly feel like this points to an abundance of self-love and self-respect. Something that you have rarely given yourself, if at all, like ever. You are entering this new era, so to speak, of just pure self-acceptance. You're not letting other people and their actions and their words dictate how you feel about yourself. This is quite literally a moment, a period in your life where you're shutting everybody else's opinions out and you're focusing on what makes you happy and what your heart and soul truly desires and wants. And that is so fucking beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Underneath of it, the moon. There's almost this innocence coming from your heart. Like I said, this is coming from your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. These two chakras right here, the two main ones out of the 21 that we have in our entire body. But the two main out of the main 7 that you have, those two are the ones that are really showing up here. I almost feel like you're kind of going back to a childlike wonder. And with the moon underneath of it, this is helping you kind of go back into the things that you have hidden from yourself, things in your subconscious. I don't necessarily take these two cards, even the moon card, as like a bad omen or a sign. This is more of since you are choosing to ignore the external distractions and opinions and everything and the chaos and the conflict, it is allowing you to open back up to your subconscious and truly do some deep inner work, whether that is healing, discovery, creativity, whatever it is. There might be shadow work for a lot of you here, but it is causing you to just reconnect with yourself at such a deep, intense level. And it's exciting. It's actually exciting for you, and ooh, you're looking forward to it so much. So I'm gonna set these off here. I kind of want to split the deck. Hold on, let me split the deck real quick, okay? The 8 of Wands. Yeah, things are happening fast. Things are gaining momentum. Things are going boom, 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 boom. You've noticed that since you've started to work on yourself, choose to listen to yourself, and let go of the illusion of control that you thought you had over people's opinions of you. Everything has kind of just started aligning, and everything has happened so quickly. It may have felt like it was really slow when it was happening, but now you look back and you're like, damn, a lot has happened in these last few days, few weeks, few months, maybe even a year. What's underneath of that? The 5 of Coins. Yeah. Yeah, you were in a place of self-abandonment, and you're not anymore. And you're almost, I want to say almost in awe of yourself of how much progress you have made. You should be proud of yourself, truly. So let's get into the Oracle deck. I'm gonna have to make this in another video, make this angle a little bit higher, because I feel like I don't have that much actual space to lay all the cards out here. Okay. Just gonna overlap them just a little bit here. All right. I don't know if it's straight or what, but oh no, please no. Okay. All right. So let's get into this oracle deck here. Ay, ay, ay. 4 cards. Is that 4 cards? Yeah, 4 cards. Okay. 4 cards it is. So we have the Hawk and Thistle. Graceful persistence. I hope that is in focus. The Trout and Lily of the Valley. Purification. The Coyote and Datura. Is that how you say it? Datura? Deceit. Move. And then the Squirrel and Chestnut. Preparation. And then we'll get into the bottom of the deck in just a minute. But let me read you what the little book says for each of these. Oh, damn it. I think I missed it. Ah, shit. Ah. Here we go. The Hawk and Thistle. Graceful persistence. Wow, I can speak, I promise. The hawk is a keen and vigilant observer, so much so that watchful and hawk-eyed have become synonyms. An apex predator, the hawk glides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spiked, stinging leaves protect its radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. You can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talons, but don't lose your crown. Am I easily influenced by my environment? How can I thrive in a difficult situation? Right off the bat, before I read any of these, this quite literally relates exactly to what's happening right now. Especially when it says you can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talons, but don't lose your crown. It's like being assertive, not aggressive. Like you are being dominant, you're putting your foot down, you're not letting all of this bullshit control you and how you view yourself, and you're not letting it dim your success or block your success or from you even trying to obtain that success. And at the same time, you're still radiating this loving energy from your heart. Wow, the very next one. See, we had the hawk. Next one, the trout and the lily of the valley. Purification. Both the trout and the lily of the valley symbolize return and restoration. A river or lake teeming with trout indicates a balanced and healthy ecosystem. Conservation efforts at rewilding streams often focus on reintroducing trout to their native habitats once rivers have been decontaminated and barriers such as dams removed. Yeah, okay. I promise I can read. Likewise, in the Victorian language of flowers, the lily of the valley communicates a return to happiness. Okay. This is perhaps due to the legend of Saint Leonard, a hermit said to have slain the last dragon in England. Wherever the blood of the dragon was spilled, lilies of the valley grew. Once the dragon was killed, Saint Leonard returned to his life of peaceful solitude. Your difficulties are subsiding, and happiness will soon be restored. Now is the perfect time for quiet meditation and deep introspection. Deep introspection. Man. Is there a harmony within my personal ecosystem? How do I tell the difference between a toxic person, situation, or idea and one that is required for balance? The Coyote and Datura, deceit. In the Victorian language of flowers, Datura warns of deceitful charms. It's a beautiful flower but extremely poisonous, and said to be an ingredient in the salve that allows witches to fly on their broomsticks. Likewise, coyotes are often depicted as tricksters, known for their slyness and cunning. Beware the charming stranger. Before opening up to someone new, consider what they may have to gain from your trust. Whom can I trust? How do I show others I am worthy of their trust? Excuse me. I almost feel like this card here kind of helps point to a warning, but not in like a doom kind of sense, more in a while you're healing, don't just assume that everybody who comes into your life is going to cause chaos, is going to abandon you, going to desert you, going to hurt you, going to betray you. Try to understand that not everybody in your life is going to act like this. Don't completely close yourself off from opportunities of true love and true friendship from others. And then the squirrel and chestnut. The squirrel and chestnut. I'm going to move it over here. Preparation. To ensure sustenance through the winter, the squirrel buries its nuts, hiding them from other squirrels and predators. Chestnuts, small nuts that grow into large, productive trees, are symbols of abundance. Together, the squirrel and chestnut remind us that careful preparation will often yield riches. You have prepared well and can expect to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Your resourcefulness and foresight will be rewarded. Am I prepared for the future? Have I been working hard to achieve my goals? The little questions that I ask, like, I know I say I, but like it's meant for you to kind of ask yourself these questions to do some type of reflection. I feel like I just needed to let that be known. hmm. The era of your life that you are entering into now is one of great reward, but also great testing. And the tests that the universe gives us, that God gives us, spirit, whatever you want to call it, the tests that spirit gives us is not always meant to what's the word I'm trying to look for? Not everything is a test. That's another thing. Like not everything is a test, but as we grow, as we evolve, these tests, these lessons are inevitable. So as you are entering this period of your life, just relax. Don't force these things. Allow your heart and your soul to flourish. Allow everything to kind of prosper. And you, in that clarity, in that silence, in that release of excessive control, will you understand what is truly a lesson or a test and what isn't. At the bottom of the deck, we have the ram and the dahlia, which is determination. The Ram and the Dahlia is a card of action. The ram charges up the mountain with steady determination, removing any obstacles with its strong horns. Called the Queen of the Autumn Garden, the dahlia is known for its persistence. It produces flowers in the summer and well into the fall, outlasting most other blooms. You have the power to accomplish your wildest dreams. While others may tire or lose interest, you are persistent and will see your ambitions through. I want to say that again. You have the power to accomplish your wildest dreams. While others may tire or lose interest, you are persistent and will see your ambitions through. What am I most determined to accomplish? When have I worked best alone, and when have I benefited from another's help? You are entering a period of great self-reliance, where your opinion, how you feel, your happiness is going to be the one that matters the most to you. But that doesn't mean shut everybody else out. Okay? You are standing your ground. You are seeing your own self-worth. You are understanding that you are not responsible for the actions of others. And you are moving through this period with grace, with determination, with ambition, with hope, and with soul-driven action. Oh. Sorry, I just flipped my hair and I just like hit the thing there. Sorry about that. As long as you trust yourself, as long as you trust your soul, your heart, and you keep creating and flowing and letting that space guide you through, you're going to be just fine. Truly. Obviously, call upon whatever higher power you believe in if you need extra guidance or wisdom or love, protection, whatever it is. But you have everything you need, and you are starting to realize that now. This is a very, very prosperous, creative, loving, abundant era for you. So yeah, that will conclude today's reading. I hope you liked the angle. I liked the new angle, even though I still kind of got to get used to it a little bit. But if you would like a personal reading, a link to my website will be down below in the description, where you can book a personal reading. I have multiple different kinds. You can ask questions, or you can just get another general reading like this was. But other than that, I will see you in another video. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is when you are watching this. And blessed be.